has given you so far, and just kind of how the improvement's been made, especially since the beginning of Pac-12 play?
No, I think, one of the things that we kind of prided ourselves on, starting with fall camp, was just being able to be guys that were able to get yards after contact, doing a great job of holding onto the ball and really running behind our pads. And I think it's been, a progression. I know everybody. It's funny because a couple times I talked early in the season, everybody was in a panic about the run game, and it's just giving these guys a chance to kind of get into their groove has been fun.
Is Miles starting to get the reputation as a guy that kind of, hits it, and then all of a sudden goes 70 yards and goes 80 yards? Because it seemed like, at least on the outside looking in, it was maybe a slow start, and then all of a sudden he's got 600 yards.
Yeah. No, I think he's one of those guys that is, constantly trying to, find space and things like that. And when space is given to him, he's going to take advantage of it. Now, to say if he has a reputation of being that type of guy, I mean, that's a reputation that somebody else was giving him. I don't really think of him like that. I think he's a guy that is very productive in a 10-yard box, and that's really what we ask him to do. And anything past that is a bonus.
What's the kind of the dynamic when you have two productive running backs? Do they kind of egg each other on with Levon and Miles? Is there a competition within the competition? How do you see that room working right now with those two guys having so much success?
Well, both of those guys are competitors, and I think they're just excited to be out there and get the opportunities to go make plays on the football field. Now, I do think, in between the both of them, they do want to be one of the guys that's out there contributing to the wins of the team. Now, to say they have a competition where they're trying to beat each other out, I don't know. I'm just glad we're able to be productive, and those guys are really helping each other game day to kind of make sure each guy takes the next step as we move through the season.
What are you seeing from Oregon State defensively?
Those guys are, physical guys. I think they're big body guys that are hard to move. I think those guys play with a lot of effort, and I think it's going to be a challenge for us in making sure that we're able to hold up. For us, I always think pass protection first, and then obviously being able to find some space to make some runs out there.
Been able to get some valuable reps for Jamon to some of these games where he's been able to play a lot in the second half.
Right. No, I think we have a good group, and we always call our room the stable, and it's always good when you're able to get three guys going, especially when you're in the mid part of the season. As you know, it's a long football season, and the more game reps guys have, the more productive, the more experienced, the more savvy they're going to have when it comes for their number to be called when we get into the games.
Do the guys have a different kind of